And a happy what the hell everything day for the week of, oh my God, what is the date? I don't even know what day it is. For the week of October 4th, 2021. And by the way, I saw this stupid fucking meme on Facebook twice already regarding yesterday. And it's hard because most of Facebook was down yesterday. But what day's today? 10-4, good buddy. Stupid. Hey, hit up the Patreon page for extra content. Please like and subscribe these videos, by the way, on YouTube. Like and subscribe, but of course, extra content on Patreon. And I'm really efforting trying to get more extra content on the Patreon page. And that's also how I'm funding the Smitty Learns Irish podcast coming in 2026. Patreon.com/we3 Smiths. What the hell, everything. What the hell, everything? And yes, welcome to the What the Hell Everything podcast. My name is Smitty, and day 5 of Sober October, and holy fucking shit. Not only is it Sober October, but I'm up in my workout game, and I'm going completely vegetarian. I can't say vegan, because I know there's different little caveats if you're going vegan, but man, it just feels like torture. Not even the alcohol thing for the Sober October part as much as the weed thing, because, man, I really miss marijuana. It's going to be a torturous next 26 days or so. Today, I was like, do I really want to not smoke weed? Because, God damn it, I love it. But I'm going to stick to it. But, man, I started counting calories. And I'm going to hopefully continue that trend. I'm 8 pounds down in 4 days, up my workout game, really started adding some upper body to the workout. And it's, man, I really can't even express how much hatred I have in my heart for going vegetarian and counting calories. I hate logging all this shit into my phone. I've never counted calories before. I wish a 46-year-old man who is battling onset obesity or late age onset obesity, whatever the fucking term is, and just wish you could eat what you want, you know? Why can't I fucking overeat and just live without any consequences like I would like to do? And with way less hatred in my heart if I have marijuana. Man, that's a real fucking thing. I had a rage moment at work the other day. And it's not something I'm proud of. I might even try to hook up the security cam footage so I can put it on a future podcast or something. But I was at work and I was opening and I was the only one there. Thank fucking goodness, because stupid rage, Smitty. I was just having a bad day. Some work shit was pissing me off, and I just had one of those moments that I haven't had in a very long time, where I'm like, I need to fucking kick something or hit something or something. And I chose to kick this fucking shelf setup thing at the brewery that I didn't think was going to give. I didn't think it was going to fuck anything up, because I'm like, oh, I need to kick something right now. I'll choose this. And man, just a disaster. Like I said, nobody was there. I'd gotten a couple things done, opening for the bar, and I don't know why the fuck, I think it was honey. Just this large, probably gallon or 2 gallon jug of honey that we're probably going to use for some future beer or to make some mead. Who the fuck knows? All I know is that I kicked this fucking shelf, and this fucking honey came from the top shelf down, crashed on the lower level of the shelf, and knocked off this one thing that had batteries in it, and this other coffee cup that's shattered. Now I have to replace somebody's fucking coffee mug. And honey went all over the place, all over me, all over the floor, and I'm just fucking standing there looking at it like, man, why do I do these things? It's been so long. And karma got me, like it usually fucking does to most people when they have shitty rage moments like that, which is lesson number 659, that you just calm the fuck down. Stop letting that rage take over that I completely blame not ingesting any marijuana for. So the security camera at work has to be just fucking hilarious. And I fucking tripped over something at night. I mean, because that day also, chairs that you put up on the bar at the end of the night, you put the chairs up. I knocked fucking chairs down, broke chairs in that same day. And it's just like, I don't have nearly as many calamities when I have marijuana in my system, you know? Son of a bitch. But it's all right. It's fine. I'm not completely bitching. But I'm 5 days into this sober October, and I just have so much hatred for all the things I'm doing. But then I look at the scale, and I see that I'm 8 pounds down, and I'm like, it's fine. You see some results, and it's good. What the fuck did Levi make the other day? Just to like rub it in, because he did like vegetarian last month, most of the month. And he just came back hard with some, what do you call those deep fried pork things? Schnitzels with some amazing potatoes that he made with bacon and bacon grease and just stupid. Then he made like chicken and rice last night. And I'm just like, of course you rub it in, you motherfucker. I was just, his whole time when he was going vegan, I did try to rub it in, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm going vegan in October, so I'm just going to eat the fuck out of some fast food, and I totally just demolished Burger King and Wendy's and Taco Bell for like a week straight leading up to Sober October. So but most of the time when I'm eating, he's not even around. He's either in bed when I'm eating when I get home late, or he's at work during the day when I'm home eating. So he's not even subject to that. But boy, just smelling those things, and I'm like, and it's only 5 days in. Like, because what did I do? I did vegetarian in April and made it pretty much the whole month. I failed with McDonald's like a couple days, with a couple days to go, and I felt like sort of a failure. But I did it for the most part for the whole month. And then I went sober for last Sober October, but I didn't get rid of the weed, you know? Especially at that point when we were doing the show in here in the Smith hole, doing my morning show while I was still doing that. I'm like, I need marijuana to do the show. All these challenges and things I had to deal with, I was high as fuck for most of that morning show. I don't know how many people realize that. Probably very, very little. But I was told, what is it, Tim, bless his heart, he didn't say anything. I'm sure there were moments where he was like, God, I wish this guy wasn't smoking fucking marijuana on the show. Because I felt like sometimes, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Am I an idiot because I'm smoking marijuana? Ugh. And no, I'm completely 100% an idiot while sober as well. I've had so many stupid fucking moments. Yesterday, I actually thought I was getting withdrawals from something, but then I was like, maybe it's COVID because I was having a raging headache and like hot flashes. I'm like, am I on fucking menopause right now? So I'm like, I even took my temperature. I'm like, man, maybe I have fucking COVID even though I'm vaccinated. No, I was good. I had a good temperature and just a bad headache all fucking day. Went away, had a good night's sleep, but I was like, man, that could very well be withdrawals from weed and or alcohol. But the alcohol thing, I honestly don't even think twice about it. Never think I want a beer. It's only when I'm drinking that I say, God, a beer fucking tastes would be fantastic right now. But when I'm doing Sober October, it's not even like I think twice about it. But the weed, I bet there was 20 different times in like 5 days that I'm like, maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe I don't need to stay sober from marijuana, because boy, is it ever an asset. My goodness. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Fat Chicks Barbecue, which is some of the best food to eat while stoned. Oh my God, I want it so much. But I want to seriously give a shout out to Fat Chicks Barbecue. A main sponsor, the only sponsor of the What the Hell Everything podcast. I was just shooting the breeze with Tim and Heather on our thread that we have going on Facebook, just to keep everybody apprised of what is going on. Is that the right word? Apprised? I think it is. And I was asking them, I'm like, look, what is that burrito, picture up on the screen right now, that burrito that I see on your Facebook page, and I'm not sure, and I might have missed it on the menu. What the hell is that thing called? That thing is called the Chubby Chick, which is brisket, pork, mac and cheese, beans, nacho cheese. I can't even read my own fucking lettering here because I made it a dark lettering. So let me pull the actual I am up from Tim and Heather at Fat Chick's Barbecue, but it is legit. There we go. It is Chubby Chick, the burrito, which is brisket, pork, mac and cheese, beans, nacho cheese, 2 kinds of barbecue sauce rolled into burrito. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, but that was only one. Because I asked, I'm like, what is that ridiculous burrito I've seen? So that's the one, the Chubby Chick. But the other one, it's the BBC, which is a bacon wrapped, which is, by the way, the one that I saw. Not the Chubby Chick. This is the one that's on, boom, there's the picture. It's the BBC, a bacon wrapped burger roll, stuffed with jalapeno cream cheese and coated in brown sugar butter. Are you serious? I need to get to Fat Chick's in Atlanta immediately. I'm planning a trip hopefully early next month. I always like to get out that way anyway because it's close to on my way to Alpena if I'm heading to Alpena, and it's been a while since I've been there. So I think I'm going to make a trip to Alpena, stop at Fat Chick's Barbecue, and then I can really do 2 stops at Fat Chick's and justify it, you know, the way to Alpena and the way back from Alpena. You can't miss it in Atlanta, Michigan. Fat Chick's Barbecue, right downtown. It's only this big. It's like 2 square feet. A blinking yellow light. You go there, you look left, there's Fat Chick's Barbecue. Heather and Tim are amazing. And like just some of the menu items that I was looking at recently. Elk sausage wrapped in bacon. The Nacho Daddy, brisket and pork belly, burnt ends, the pizza, which is fantastic. And I'm not even talking about the specialty pizzas that they have that are just out of this world. Fat Chick's Barbecue, Atlanta, Michigan. Honestly, just now, I was thinking, what if I go before November? But I can't do that because I'm torturing myself right now with fucking vegetarian. I feel like I'm raging way easier now. Sans marijuana. Fat Chick's Barbecue, I will ingest you probably November 1st. Right around the same time I'm ingesting a bunch of fucking weed. I'm sure you saw that and realized Facebook was down, Instagram was down, and the WhatsApp was down that I thankfully have not got yet. But everybody freaked out. It was funny on Twitter because, you know, a lot of people that are on Twitter are mainly on Twitter, you know, exclusively on Twitter with just a little bit of Facebook here and there, I guess. I've been trying to be more active on Twitter. God damn it, it's hard. It's just like you throw something out. I've just really just started promoting the podcast on. Anytime a podcast goes, I tweet it out, and not even any like personality tweets or anything. But I need to start doing that because I'm seriously considering getting rid of Facebook. I don't think yesterday, I think it did have something to do with it yesterday. That along with the Facebook whistleblower thing, which people really kind of overlooked the 60-minute whistleblower interview. And I do believe that woman, I don't know her name, I think she testified in Congress. I think. I could be wrong. But, yeah, it's just a mountain of shit with Facebook. It is 100%. People like it. That's fine. Stay on there. But it just is increasingly apparent that Facebook is not good for anybody. And I'm really torn because I want to get off Facebook. I'm seriously considering getting off Facebook, my personal account, and I'm really considering deleting the pages. Mostly for GP, general principle. You know, I don't like taking part in things that I think are, you know, shitty. You know, there's so many people, and including myself right now, hate Facebook. Hate it. But I spend money on it because I'm trying to promote these podcasts. I don't get nearly the amount of promised response to my paid ads on Facebook as promised. I don't get nearly the amount of response that they say I'll get. So So that's one reason. I've been really considering that for a while. But again, the point is that I've hated it for a long time. But I felt it was a necessary evil. You know, I kind of got to play the game if the podcast wants to be successful. And I'm like, you know what? More and more, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going to try to do the podcast as well as I can, as successful as I can. Again, the 5-year plan for the podcast is give it 5 years to build and see what happens. You know, do your best, try to build it. I'm getting an LLC for this thing. I've got a sponsor now. More and more people are liking it. So it's definitely going to take a hit if I get rid of Facebook. Now, I could always do a ghost account, a personal account, which I'm in the process of creating. And then just keep the Smitty and the We Three Smiths page. But again, GP, general principle, if I'm going to delete one, I want to delete them all. And I could just have a ghost account and run those pages. But yeah, I don't know. It's just not good. It's not doing anybody any fucking good. It's toxic. I go on there. All it is people bitching. All it is me trying not to take part in the insanity that is like a comment section or something. You know, I literally every day start typing away 3 to 4 times on some bullshit comment section. And I'm like, delete, close out, delete, close out, delete, close out, because it doesn't do anybody any good. That's the whole thing, man, with at some point, Facebook just, and I'm sure this is a huge reason why people in public now are acting like fucking assholes more and more and more. I was talking to Ryan and Tim about it. Ryan went to a Red Wings game, and we were talking about, different, games to go to, and just, and I think I said, yeah, I haven't been to a Lions game in forever, and I actually don't even know if I want to. Because just the ratio of fucking assholes that feel like they can do or say whatever they want is fucking sky high right now. There are so many just assholes out that feel like they can do whatever they want. And it's not getting any better, but I believe Facebook is a major perpetrator in that. You got the balls to do it on social media, we'll do it in person too. It's just people are so shitty to each other right now, and social media, Facebook, is a main fucking reason behind that. Now, I don't know if it would be better. It probably would, because Twitter's kind of toxic too. I think Twitter is really a bunch of people fighting as well. So I don't know if that'll be better, but you don't pay as much attention to Facebook. It's easier to lose tweets on Facebook. When I say lose tweets, just fucking forget about them, They don't pop back up necessarily. Facebook, the same fucking thing will just keep popping up. And I watched that that 60 Minutes interview with a Facebook whistleblower. I can't remember her name, but they go into detail on just, Facebook algorithms, which I haven't watched the documentary on Netflix yet for social media and Facebook, but it kind of explains it as well, where whatever your algorithm is based on what you're liking, and what you're interacting with. And most of the time it is hateful, toxic, mostly false bullshit. And it's just fucking a cesspool of filth. And man, I'm really, really seriously considering getting off it. Why is that like a major life decision? I feel like now that's a major life decision, because I've got fucking like 2,000 people. How many fucking people? 1,500? Let's just see. I have close to 2,500 people on my Smitty page. My personal profile page, I have 1,500. And my We Three Smiths page, I have about 1,500, something like that. So, that's a big hit, I've made a lot of contacts and network and all that shit, so there is some sort of good, but I don't really know if the good outweighs the bad. Can we just bring fucking MySpace back? Why not? What's the problem? What did MySpace ever do to anybody? It just went off the fucking map, and then Facebook came around, and that goddamn robot, Mark Zuckerberg. It really is. It's so crazy. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine about, you know, Instagram had this, they were going to do Instagram for kids, and they pulled the plug on it very recently, like a week or so ago. And, you know, it was exactly as I said, Instagram for kids. Now, this story regarding Instagram, which Facebook owns as well, said that the odds of suicide for teenage girls are like 13% higher, some crazy number, 13% higher or something on Instagram, because it is just a constant, look at me, you're not as good as this, you need to look like this, and all the like titty girls on Instagram with their fucking plastic surgery and all this shit, has taken body shame issues and peer pressure and all that shit into like a fucking stratospheric level. So I was having a discussion with my friend about it, and they're like, oh, it's not any worse than it was when I was a kid. You're fucking out of your mind. You are crazy if you think that the issues, you know, what do they call that? Eating disorders, you know, bulimia, anorexia, that kind of shit. It's way worse now. There's got to be some kind of statistics that can back that up. Can I look that up real quick? Let's see. Eating disorder statistics. Let's do that right now, shall we? Edit. Well, my dumbass can't find any good numbers comparing eating disorders from now compared to 20 years ago or whatever. But there's no fucking way it's not a lot higher. There's no way. Because that's the algorithm, again, on Instagram is just like, you know, you got your friends sending you a couple titties every once in a while, and then all of a sudden it's boobs, which I'm not pissed if I get boobs. I'll welcome boobs every single fucking time they're sent to me. But it's just like every time I pull my Instagram up, it's just like the giantest, fakest tits. I'm just like, man, I like boobs, but I want to see them on my own terms. You know what I mean? I don't want to open up Instagram in the middle of a public place like a bar or something and have somebody like near me and happen to see tits. It's just stupid. So I'm really considering getting off that. That's the moral of that fucking story, man. Oh man. It just sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I can't take it. In this age of being more social, is it weird that it's made so many people, including myself, want to be less social? Like, I really blame social media for making me want to get away because I want to be by myself most of the time. I want to be by myself most of the time. That is one huge appeal about going to Ireland. Yeah, I'm going to spend time in pubs and talk to people, but the hiking part and being by yourself part, I need solitude in order to think. I need solitude in order to be happy, I feel like. And it's only gotten more profound as my social media presence has grown, you know? I feel like, yeah, social media is responsible for me not wanting to be social. Because people are showing their true colors on social media. You kind of say what you want to say, regardless of maybe what you should say or whatever, you know? I don't know. All I know is it makes me hate people. And I don't want to hate people because I like people individually for the most part. I usually have decent experiences with people individually. But people in general, groups of people, they all suck. They all suck. So do the fucking Lions, by the way, you know? I don't want to talk that much about the Lions, but man, oh man. Being a lifelong, for 40 years, Lions fan, you just come to expect things like this. When you go up against a team that has a rookie quarterback that got sacked 9 fucking times the previous game, and you're like, oh man, even Levi goes, they got a chance against Chicago. And with Justin Fields, he got sacked 9 times. I'm like, yeah, maybe. But then, it happens to the Lions every fucking time where a rookie finally finds his groove, or somebody has a career day, or somebody sets a record-setting 66-yard fucking field goal. And you're just like, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as they fumbled in the red zone in the first quarter, I do believe, when that fucking dumb snap and it hit Jared Goff in the head, you're like, I knew that was going to happen. Or I knew that they were going to lose. At that moment, I knew the Lions were going to lose. And you should know things like that if you're a Lions fan, It can't be one of those things where I have all this optimism and they could win. Yeah, they could, but they won't, But I'm still a dummy. I'll still keep watching it. But again, you should know those things. Like my friend Erica sent me this. Let's look at this real quick. My friend Erica sent me this TikTok video, and I didn't even watch it. A, because I wanted to save it for the podcast, and then B, because I really don't like watching any sort of video with audio on when I'm around my brother, because he just looks at me all cross-eyed like I just ruined his fucking day. So I'm like, I'll watch this when I'm not around Levi. But the caption on it is a live look at me last Sunday betting 2 years worth of savings on my Detroit Lions and watching them lose on the longest field goal ever. What kind of a fucking idiot are you? If you were any kind of Lions fan, if you knew anything about the Detroit Lions, you wouldn't bet on them ever. 2, you sure as shit wouldn't bet your fucking life savings, 2 years or any, in order to on the Lions. Let's watch this fucking guy lose money because he deserves every second of it.
It bounces off the bar.
That's what you get. That's what you get. Let's watch this again. Oh, man, I'm an idiot. It's that Lakers jersey, Clearly, that guy... And another reason why I don't gamble on sports. Oh, you deserve every bit of fucking misery. And hopefully you learned your lesson. Ha ha. Yep, that made me happy. Somebody was telling me, I lost money on the Lions at work. No, it was one of those free bets that they sucker you in with like FanDuel or one of those other bullshit sports gambling apps. And they're like, yeah, it was a free app, but they're going to sucker you into some more money at some point. But I'm just like, don't ever bet on the Lions. You don't bet on them to win. You don't bet on them to lose. Because fucking experience has told me that none of those things are ever going to work. It's like having Lions on your fantasy football team. Nope. Anyway, what are they, 0-4 now? They are 0-4. And they could go 0-16. I almost decided to recreate my infamous facial hair bet from, what was it, 2008? Was that the Lions 0-16 season? I think they were 0-4 or 0-3. And I said, I'm not going to shave until they win a game. They went 0-16. I had this stupid beard. Let's take a look at that beard. Which I have had longer beards since then, but they've been groomed, more or less. Plus, I was way fatter then. God damn, I was pushing 300 right there. But, man, I thought about recreating that bet. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I make my living in front of a camera now. I got a lot working against me already when I got a face for radio and I'm not in radio anymore. I decided to go in front of the camera. Fucking idiot. I can't risk having god-awful facial hair. Fuck you, Lions. I think that's going to wrap up the What the Hell Everything podcast, you guys. Again, please like and subscribe if you dig this podcast. You want more content. I am working on getting more content up on the Patreon page, patreon.com/we3Smiths. Again, please like and subscribe. Catch you again for another podcast, and we'll have a brand new Friday Night Live coming up. Check out episode 3 of season 2 of Six Packs on Mars. That's coming soon, and until the next time...
So long, sucker.
Good night, everybody.
I am so sorry for everything that has happened.
Neat. Bye-bye.
Yeah, all right, I'll see you guys there. By the bar and get your face, huh? Get me paid, bitch.
Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.
I love y'all very much. Peace out.
Good night, ladies.
What the hell? Everything.